Welcome to Planet Corey. My name is Corey, and I am a music geek going all the way back to the 80s. I was the guy rifling through like every section of the album and cassette section at the record store. But another thing about me is when I was in my late 30s, I realized that I could, or I should say, I discovered that I could sing, play guitar, and write music. So that's what I ended up doing in my late 30s. Like after not doing anything up until that point, I ended up releasing a couple albums. You can see them right there. So two albums, and then I ended up playing, over 100 shows. And this is just from scratch, right? So I went from music fan to the other side of the stage, I guess you would say it. But what happened is I was raising a family at the same time, and it just became overwhelming. So I just experienced like some extreme burnout. That was about mid 40s. So after I had done all that work on the couple albums and all that stuff, it just got to be too much. And I just basically shut it down. And that's what I did. Now I'm 52. So it's about 7 years after that. And it's time to stop making excuses, and it's time to start working on all these songs because I've got a ton of songs just laying around. I just need to finish them and get them out there. Need demos, recording, all that stuff. So it's time to make another album. And what I'm going to do on this channel is I'm going to kind of document the whole process. I'm going to talk about some of the songwriting stuff. We're going to do some beginner production stuff because I suck at production, and that's one of my biggest hurdles and one of my biggest challenges is just the production stuff. I just hate it, but I'm going to make myself do it, or at least try to find a simple way to do it. We're going to talk about some music discovery stuff because I love sharing new artists, new bands with people almost as much as I like making music. I actually probably more because I used to be an old DJ and I just love playing tunes for people. So we're going to do a little of that. We'll probably talk a little music business, a little music marketing because I am a marketer by day. That's what I do for a living. That's my main gig. But I'm also going to talk about some of the life lessons and stuff associated with, like starting something when you're, older. I know there's a lot of people out there that are probably thinking, and you're probably one of them, that like, hey, I always wanted to do X, right? Was it music, pick up a guitar? Was it, pick up a paintbrush, write a book, whatever it is, I want to, that's the theme of this channel. I just want you to know that it's never too late. I'm living proof. I've had other people, and I just love helping people find their things. So we're going to talk a bit about that stuff. Maybe I'll throw in some guitar stuff and maybe some performing stuff. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of an open book at this point. So anyway, that's what we're going to talk about it. That's what we're going to talk about. Yeah, warts and all. We're going to talk about that stuff. So yeah, and hopefully I can inspire you because you know what, I'm a mediocre, lazy, late blooming musician. So if I can do it, so can you. So yeah, so stick around. We'll do some behind the scenes album creation stuff, geek out on some music, and I'll share all that stuff with you. So if you're a music geek, maybe somebody looking to, start your second chance or reinvent yourself, or just anybody that's just interested in music and how the sausage is made, stick around, subscribe, and yeah, we're going to have some fun together. So let's do it. Talk to you later.